Very proud of how we finished tonight's game for sure, and you know, kids stepped up. Brittany Walsh coming off the bench, having not practiced for the last 2 weeks. You know, I think she did an amazing job knocking down big shots, and that's, you know, who she's been this year. But to see her do it after being out and just getting back into a rhythm in such a big game was so impressive. And obviously Sam had just a monster of a night, getting double teamed, triple teamed, and you know, I think one of the things that hurt us early was obviously we were trying too hard to get the ball into her at the wrong spots, and our timing was off, and we turned it over way too much, and that really hurt us in terms of getting into that hole. But the battle to come back was really exciting, and you can't say enough about our fans. Like that group of students were phenomenal. It was a great atmosphere. I just think that was so important for our kids to be able to play in an atmosphere like that, so that was exciting. I think these last two games, and we've talked about this, these last two games up at Southern New Hampshire and the win against St. Mike's on Tuesday, you know, I really felt good about our offense. You know, we were in a better rhythm. We had a good rotation in terms of, you know, and Mati had been playing the three for us a little bit, which certainly helped, and I think our rebounding was a little bit stronger. Those two contests especially, I think, you know, our start was stronger, and that's one of the things we had talked about tonight. We needed a strong start. So, yeah, we were just a little out of sorts, but understandable just given, you know, the circumstances, and Mati unfortunately getting hurt yesterday in practice. So, yeah, it was disappointing. I really, honestly, I felt great. I thought, okay, great. At least we're going into overtime, and you know, I felt obviously we had the momentum from there. But given the fact that she hasn't practiced and, you know, has been very sick, so I was just trying to give her minutes when we could. But you know, the assistant coaches did a great job down the stretch saying she's fine, and she's saying she's fine. I'm like, well, all right, because I honestly wanted to sub her a little bit, but then we got to the point, I think it was a little under 4 minutes, and I'm like, oh, she's fine now. Like, I've lost the opportunity to rest her, but didn't seem to affect the way she shot at the end. But I do think, you know, limiting her to just 10 minutes in the first half, that helped her, you know, get her legs under and finish strong. So, yeah, I mean, that was just so impressive, you know, and I think we've talked about Courtney and what a different player she is this year, and she just got all conference, which is so well deserved. But you know, that was the difference this year. You know, she wanted the ball, she wanted to take those shots, and it was a fun game to be involved in. You know, the kids, you want that battle right down to the last possession, and that's what we got. So everybody is very excited to finish how we did. You know, that again, I keep talking about that, but I just was really proud of how our kids kept getting better, and they worked hard to get better, and that's what we've seen, you know, down this stretch here. And I think, you know, if Courtney had stayed healthy, I think it would have been, you know, even a different finish for us. But it is what it is as far as our injuries. But certainly looking forward, all of this experience that our younger kids got, Sam and Courtney having to be our scorers consistently, and how they stepped up into those roles was so impressive. And now if you bring, you know, when you bring a Kelly Martin back into the mix, it makes everybody's job a lot easier, because Kelly makes everybody around her better. So yeah, that part's really exciting.